Buongiorno. We just woke up right there on the roof. We're in Venice, in Italy. But before I talk any further, let's actually go to the real Venice. I just saw a guy dual wielding selfie sticks while wearing an Isle of Paris t-shirt. Yeah, you see a lot of weird things when you walk on the main street. So there was a plan for this journey. We were gonna start here in the north, in Venice, and ride all the way down south to Bari. We found some good connections. It was very much possible to do through beautiful routes. There was only one slight issue. The train tracks right now kinda look like this. So Italy experienced a long period of drought followed by heavy rainfall, which resulted in these floods, flooding the north of the country. And it hit the hardest under Bologna, and it's actually the route our train takes. 36,000 people from that area got displaced, they lost their homes, and also a lot of infrastructure got damaged, under which stations, railway lines, basically all the things the train needs to drive, and the tracks were literally flooded. So now we don't really have a clue what we're gonna do. We have a plan for this day. We're gonna go to the yard over here in Venice, and we're gonna try to ride to Verona or Milan. Over here is a big ship wharf. They build ships right here. Look at this giant crane. This time I'm joined by Tomzi and Aki, you know him already. These guys rode all the way from Austria to here through Slovenia. You can also see it on their backs. They're completely dirty from the train. We waited for about 3 hours. Nothing really changed in the yard. They marshaled some things. Now we're gonna change the waiting spot. We're gonna sit on the boat right there. Oh, not a lot to see here actually. Just a regular ship, probably used to transport some bulk. This is my dinner, just some olive bread, tuna. There's the yard, still waiting. Fuck! No, is this the last? We can't ride this, we can't ride this. Let's go, let's go. You couldn't make it? I was right behind you. Damn. There was a tanker which pulled out, but suddenly behind the tanker they also coupled these grainers. We saw it a little late, and by the time we were there we had the last car. Tommy got it, he was a couple cars up front. I don't know what we're gonna do, probably just gonna wait for another one. Hopefully something else will pull out. There are still some strings in the yard, so we'll see about that. so we waited for like 2.5 hours more. The yard moved around a bit, that's why we kept waiting, but our train just didn't make any sound. Just a lot of bad luck because 2 locomotives rolled in. They each took a string and we went on the left string because it was the closest, and then the right one drove away, so we were like, okay, ours is next. And it kept making noises, you know, the lock was connected, we could see the pantograph to the wires. Suddenly there was just no sound anymore. We looked, the pantograph is down. Maybe the driver didn't feel like driving, maybe the lock had an issue. I don't know exactly what the scenario is, but it's just bad luck. Alright, we woke up right there. Just had a horrible night. There were so many fucking mosquitoes. I woke up and it felt like my face was on fire because they all bit my face. Normally I would say we're just gonna wait another day and we're probably right out there today because there's some pretty good traffic, but we have to meet someone actually in Verona, another guy from here, a local. We made it to Verona. Now we're gonna meet up with Tommy. He's somewhere here already. Also gonna meet the other guy. You can really see the aftermath of the floods everywhere. Look at this. At this side the water is just streaming back to there. Oh man, you really don't want to fall in this one. Alright, so we're back together. We met up with Tommy.
Back again.
We're now gonna go to Lake Garda because we want to swim. We're sweaty and sticky, so we want to wash ourselves. And after that we're gonna come back to the city and go to the yard in the evening. The water is amazing. I was there also on my Europe trip with Chai and Rico. Good memories. Yeah man, I hit the ground, yeah, but I'm fine. Yeah, this motherfucker dives. Just made some pasta pesto. It looks just like a paste, but I used this like very small pasta because it only has a cook time of like 3 minutes. But it's great. Eating it with bread, it's nice. Aki's eating
Bolognese.
bolognese.
Pasta.
Alright, we met up with the other guy. We're walking to the yard now. Quite a long hike. It's like 1.5 hours. As you can see, Tommy is already getting pretty hot from the hike. We just swam, cleaned all of the sweat, and now it's just back to zero again.
We weren't even ready.
Aki's hunting pigeons.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, he wants to have pigeon for dinner.
Yeah. I'm a little bit broke, so I have to eat pigeons today.
And rats. Sometimes he also eats rats, just anything he can get his hands on.
Everything what is in the yard.
Also workers?
Also workers.
Right, we made it to the spot. We have a pretty good view on the yard. Yeah, basically we're just gonna observe now where the trains go, and if our train maybe pulls up. The chance is pretty small that it comes, since there is still a lot of disruption on the line to the south, and the chance of it deviating is pretty small. But you know, we're still gonna watch. There's a sign right here which says like, do not trespass, and the fine is still in the Italian lira. It's like 20,000 to 60,000 lira. 10 to 30 euros basically. Right, we're gonna go to sleep. We're all laying here, spread out. There's Tommy, Aki, and the bag is Luca. So far, no sign of our train. Didn't see any.
Plan B.
Plan B.
It's Plan B.
Plan B. We're gonna ride to Torino and we're gonna take a train across the Alps into France. That's Plan B. It's also a really interesting plan. But yeah, we also have to figure out how we're gonna get in Torino. But those are problems for morning. Good morning everyone. It was such a chill spot to sleep. You have like a lot of these like calm roads next to yards, but most of them kind of run somewhere, you know, so you still have people walking the dog. But this road just has a dead end, so nobody came here in the night. So now we're still deciding on what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, look at this. This scared me in the night. They built like a fake human here, probably scarecrow or something. So now we actually want to ride to France, or we want to take the route next to the sea, or we want to take the routes through the mountains. All the poppies suddenly came out at once. It's beautiful. They often grow next to railways and then they all bloom. It's just really nice sight. Right, we arrived at the second yard. We took a bus here. This yard is actually not as ideal as we thought. It's like walled in like this. Well, it seems to me that most of these connections go to Germany. Like all the other trains. We really are making it hard on ourselves, like we're going against the stream. And that's our train again. The one we waited inside and flying through the yard. Oh yeah. Alright, so we updated our waiting spot. Tommy is chilling right there in all the plants.
There are no mosquitoes here.
No, no mosquitoes here. Well, only one mosquito. Okay, so Aki and Luca are chilling in between the railway sleepers here. And I'm just sitting on top, sort of in a tree. And we have a pretty good view in the yard. There was a worker right there. Just saw him. So that's why we're hiding a bit now. Right, the evening is falling. We waited there for a couple of hours. Nothing really stopped, so we're gonna switch spots. Check out the rest of the yard.
You ever considered bringing a stove? stone.
Can you shut the fuck up a little bit? I wanna make one Instagram story without weird talks. Is this possible in this group? No, or? I think it's overboard.
You got some vegan food here.
Look if the water is cooking.
I think it's cooking, man.
Dude, it's warm as hell. How do you heat the system?
Man, you have no idea about kitchen. How do you make it at your home?
This is not Tommy's kitchen, this is Aki's horrendous kitchen.
Man, I don't know what's going on, but you can't cook well.
No, mine is boiling also.
There's my real stone inside. Why? I was gonna put it on the lid and it fell down.
What? Why did you do it?
Man,
Extra calories.
I mean, it is, yeah, it's edible probably.
I never let you cook again.
So we're in an abandoned building right now. We have a pretty good overview on the yard. There was like nothing rideable, but now there's a string of gondolas right there. If they get a lock westbound, we're just gonna run, get inside and wait for it to depart. It's basically the only connection that's still left in the yard, so our only hope. Alright, back outside. Now the train came, or well, nothing departed. So we're gonna find a place to sleep. So we just wandered into this random building and like some kind of a storage space, and look at all these skis just laying around here. And over there there's some more shit, like it just keeps coming. So many random things.
It's hand cream actually.
Really?
It says put it on your hands and your forearms before working basically on the mechanical parts.
Yeah. Look, it's really nice. It's from the infrastructure company of Trenitalia. It has a little train on it, and it's like, yeah, hand cream to like protect your hands from
exhaust oil and grease.
Alright, so we found a spot to sleep. We're gonna sleep in this like kind of abandoned offices. There are like a lot of documents still left. It's like mostly abandoned. I will show more of it tomorrow because I can't shine too much right now. Oh man, it's really cool though, all the little things. We slept in the office. I slept alright. It wasn't too bad. No mosquitoes this time. I don't think we're gonna stay here today. We really want to go to France. I mean, especially Aki and Tommy, they want to go to France because they've never been to France. I've been a lot to France, so for me it doesn't really matter where we ride, but if they want to ride there, I'm down for that. We don't really want to waste any more time like waiting around yards. We just want to have a certainty that we can actually catch a freight and end up somewhere in France. We're gonna take a passenger again. This is like more yard hopping across Italy. It's also interesting, it's just different. I don't really like the passenger rides. I mean, we don't pay for it, so it doesn't really matter, but still, I feel a bit out of place there.
Coffee?
Hi, this is very nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so we made it to Torino. We just ate some pizzas. And right there is the high-speed rail station of Torino. We're actually gonna go high-speed train to the mountains, to the border yard. Because there are no normal trains running there. The high-speed trains are like really expensive, but we probably just are gonna try to sit in the toilet again and ride it for free. But now we're gonna head to a store, maybe walk a bit around. We still have 2 hours for our train, so yeah, let's see what the city has to offer. They have pretty weird escalators here. Weird system. It's kind of the future, I guess. Really nice place. Only bad thing is like there are a lot of like hobos just sitting here like begging for money.
Vi mando un grande saluto e vi auguro una splendida giornata. Piemonte e andiamo in provincia di Vercelli, pensate a Campertonio, diamo il benvenuto alle
loro avranno a disposizione tutto questo materiale, ecco, da
For the National Day, there's national, but it's so fucking loud.
Allora
It's also not the National Italian Day, but it's like the National Day for like this city. Alright, so the guys actually got on the wrong train. We kind of split up to look for a place, and then I heard them whistling at 32 and the train was supposed to come at 40. So I thought like, oh fuck, it's the wrong train, I'm not getting on. But they were already on. We can't go to the mountains today. Probably gonna head to the freight yard and see what's there. See, this is the right train. As you can see, the French flag, European and Italian flag. It's a really cool train. So the ticket for this train to the French border is like, which is an alright, costs like about 80 euros. And the train terminates at Paris, but it's like 4 hours extra, you know, all the way to Paris. And it's like 9 euros more expensive, like 80 euros for an hour ride. It's like ridiculous. I really hate it. They want people to travel more by train and less by plane, but then they do shit like this, 80 euros for an hour, while you can take a flight for 10 euros sometimes to the other side of the continent. Now I'm gonna take a tram and then a bus to the yard. Should take me about 40 minutes. Now I'm gonna meet up with them there. So we waited in the yard, and the yard was really dead. They only pulled some unrideable things in. It's also weekends, you know, so I wasn't expecting anything else. So we're just gonna continue our fare evading trip up to the border yard. We're gonna take some local trains now, which don't go all the way to there, but we're gonna go up to a mountain village, Bardonecchia, which is like on the Italian side of the border. So now we're waiting on a bus, which is going to take us to another bus, which is going to take us to a train, which is going to take us to another train, which is going to take us to another bus, and then we'll be in Bardonecchia, and hopefully all for free. Ciao, grazie.
Ciao, ciao.
Linea 38, destinazione Colletti.
Gonna be not so nice to sleep outside. This happens every time when there's a thunderstorm. They both get like strokes. Alright man, we got here for free. I think we're gonna eat something now. We just ate. Food was alright, but they didn't even let me charge my phone over there, so that's pretty weird. Luckily, there's always free water in the mountains. There's no link between these two things actually. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna sleep, under this overpass. There's a highway above us. The other guys are right there. I chose this one because this has a really nice view. It's gonna nice to wake up to that view tomorrow. I'm gonna get up tomorrow around 6 because we're actually gonna hike to the Arc. It's a pretty long hike. It's about 30 kilometers through the mountains. So we need to depart real early if we want to get there before dark. Gonna get some sleep now. See you tomorrow. I don't think it's the most nutritious breakfast, but it's gonna be really tasty. We're heading to the start of the trail now. First gonna go to the supermarket. Aki, are you ready for the hike?
Yeah, of course. I'm all ready as all of you.
It's so beautiful over here. It's the ideal period to walk these mountains because you still have some snow on the peaks, but it's already really warm outside, but not too warm. Yeah, it's funny because last trip I also walked from border to border over a mountain, from train station to train station, but I mean that was a walk of like maybe 2 hours, not even. This is a walk of like a day. It's a great trip so far, even though we didn't ride any freights. But I came here with not really a plan. I personally didn't plan anything out for this journey. I just kind of went along with their plans. But I mean, this is great. Just going anywhere with those guys.
Let's go! So soon it's down.
We have really started going up it. We need to go there, man. Like, just over the snow.
There we go.
Yes, there we go. We made it to the house. This view is insane. We're at about like 2,100 meters probably. 2,300 meters? Sick. The summit is at like 2,500, 2,600 meters, something like that.
It's gonna be relatively flat.
Yeah.
Slowly going up to it, so it should be chill.
Yeah, I think we did the biggest climbing over here. It was pretty steep, and especially with the backpack, sometimes a little hard, but definitely doable. And now we're gonna eat something and then continue to the summit. We took a break of like, I don't know, an hour or something. We saw like these avalanches the whole time. Really interesting to see. It's a beautiful place. This used to be the old border post. There's a bunker, up there's a bunker. It's all closed now. Before Schengen zone, this was also probably like kind of controlled. You can get a stamp here. No, it's just all abandoned. Just like the previous hike I did in the last video. Nice. Look at it. Just chilling there, watching the view. Now it's actually getting a bit tricky because I feel very out of balance with this backpack, and yeah, you don't want to slide down there. Sometimes you also like go deep in the snow, and sometimes you just like stay kind of on the surface. I have a lot of experience in the mountains, so I know where to look out for. So this is actually no problem.
I think this is France, man.
Putain, c'est incroyable. Où est monsieur Aki? Il est mort peut-être. The snow just makes everything so much like more cinematic. We're officially gonna summit this mountain. This is better than taking a high-speed train for 80 euros. I keep referring to it. It still bothers me. Insane.
First time in France, what do you think? I'm hungry.
Right, we got some clouds coming in from there. It might actually rain in a couple hours, so we have to go. I could spend all day up here, but unfortunately not really possible. The place we want to go is not on the signs. See, this is where it gets pretty dangerous. Like this untouched fresh snow. You never know how deep it is. What's unread. As you can see, Hak is already like knee deep in the snow, and maybe it just disappears next step. Oh shit. Just slide my way down over here. Hopefully no avalanche comes. That would suck. Oh man. Okay. I'm having a lot of fun though. This is amazing. I really like these places. Like 8 billion people on the planet, and still you can have these insane beautiful places with just not one single human being inside. It's just chilling there. Beautiful. Ouais. Merci. So we just got dropped off by that friendly Frenchman. Aki stuck his thumb out, he was driving the mountain, and he just stopped and he was like, you know, where do you want to go? Yeah. This is the official underpass for the station.
Looks like a good sleeping spot though.
It's a bit moist, but
Must have been a bunker back in the day.
yeah, probably. This was definitely a bunker.
I thought it was going really slow.
Now we arrive at the police. Fuck. Yeah, it's like first thing I fucking see. Oh shit, yeah. So all these people are like happily driving around with the Turkish flag because Erdogan won in Turkey. They're also doing like this fucking grey roof sign. It's abandoned France, so hopefully the police are gonna have their hands full with those people, because actually a train pulled into this yard, which might go to the coast of France, and we might take it. It's pouring down right now, which is not really great. But we want to get out of here, so you know, if it's gonna drive, we're definitely gonna take it.
Yeah, there's a container pocket wagon, man.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see it.
Oh, let's take this one.
Nice, yeah. Here they are again. They don't even live in Turkey. All the people living in Turkey, they don't want him, and these people living abroad, they vote for him. And they're so happy. While people in Turkey, like, who are literally under the control of this guy, they think, ah, shit. And these people are under the control of people they've never heard of. They think, ah, yes. Man, this world is a bit weird. We fought like one good ride, but like we barely fit. Our backpackings definitely don't fit, so right, but so far only one ride right there, which is like quite open, quite exposed, and one ride right here, which is like put and hidden, but right, we can't wait. That is how I feel right now. Okay, so Ak, what are you doing and what are you putting on?
So my socks are completely wet and need new socks. And I went to the supermarket and found this beautiful, I don't know, what is it called?
Stockings. Wooden stockings. They were the only socks they had.
Yes, but I think it fits on me. What do you think, guys?
Man.
I'm not your friend anymore.
Right, we woke up inside this shed right here. The night really sucked. I slept very bad. I slept on the ground because I thought this train might leave any moment, and I didn't really want to miss it. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful place though. It's amazing here. And the weather is also nice. But my muscles and my body just feel so sore from laying on the ground. I'll be waiting for a few hours now. Eating something. We just went to the supermarket. Still nothing changed. I have no idea what's going on. What do you guys think?
I really like this baguette. French baguettes are awesome.
What do you think, Aki?
Bacon.
Yeah, he's yeah. So the ledge of the GoPro battery broke, and now his battery is stuck inside. So now he's putting super glue on the battery, trying to get it out of the stick. The trick worked. Look at that. Got it out. Oh. Yeah, I think it works. Nice, man.
Thumbs the
That's
fuck
good. Alright, so we just realized it's a national holiday. No traffic today. Sucks we didn't know earlier. Otherwise we could have just slept on the mountain and not next to the yard. But the train is not gonna go anywhere probably. After a climb of like half an hour, we made it to the fortress. Luckily it's easy accessible and the gate isn't too high. There we go. It's interesting, you can still see the places where the guns used to be mounted. There's the railway. So this fort was actually built to protect the French end of the railroad tunnel up there. This was an artillery fort. They used it in the Second World War, but it was built way earlier, around 1880 or something. As you can see, this is not really World War II style. So this is the original build of the fort, and in the 1900s they added these concrete reinforcements. Pretty special place. This is probably where the big guns used to be. This would actually be a really nice sleeping spot. Alright, so here's the yard, and this is actually where we slept this night. As you can see, it's very dirty, dusty, full of trash. There are like a lot of things from the railway here. Backlights, other things. The workers just use it as a dump, they just throw everything here. Yeah, so we're wearing vests because a lot of people driving on the bridge, also a lot of police driving on the bridge. Now there's a sinker workers doing some track works. We cleaned up the house a bit, laid some pallets here, and over here Aki made his kitchen.
Aki's kitchen.
What are you cooking right now?
I'm cooking very good 5-star noodles
Very good 5-star noodles.
from Mr. Giftas.
Yes. Yeah, we're probably just gonna arrange these so we can sleep on it. If we have to, hopefully we don't, then the train is gonna depart. And then, I don't know, maybe make a table, make a bench, and just make it cozy here. So this is how food gets served in Aki's kitchen.
It tastes better as the last pasta what we have.
Alright, so guys, it's almost 12 right now. The yard is still dead. We're gonna wake up in like half an hour, check it again, and then like just keep doing that until something moves. I'm gonna sleep right here, like a homeless person, on like a pallet and some cardboard.
You're a pallet guy.
Yes. Tommy is actually having the same, but he has like a little mat. He has like kind of luxury.
I'm staying comfy, man.
We also brought a bench in here, a park bench. And here is this hobo Aki sleeping.
Can you put the fucking light off my face?
Yeah, he really doesn't want to ride, he just wants to sleep, so...
I love it here, I wanna stay here the rest of my life.
Well, anyway, we're gonna sleep for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, wake up again and then just like... We're gonna have a horrible night all over again, but hopefully we drive out of here tonight. Good night! It's the third day here. We crossed the man who gave us a ride to town for the third time already. The police, who was first unaware and uninterested by our presence, now slows down to stare at us, and sometimes even taking a U-turn to get a better look and an ID what the fuck we could be doing here. We're here for too long now. A border town has a time limit, and I think we're there now. 2 hours later, Rainer pulled in. He's probably getting out of here. Really tricky though, because it stopped right at the station. There was a lot of activity around, so the police at the station. So, since there were no trains running, we just decided to take the car.